Hello, my fellow Division 2 agents. My name is Kevin. I'm your Kuya Keebs. Hi, guys. Welcome to another Division 2 video. It's been a while. I posted a video. So today, guys, we're going to be discussing about optimization. Okay. So I know that this has been there's a lot of videos out there that has been like give you guys some tip on how to optimize your gear, the fastest. However, I've seen some comments of these videos that I might need to help them change their mind. All right, so this video is geared towards new players, returning players, and even the veterans. This might help you out. So if you're in base of operations, the optimization is just next to the recalibration station. Okay, here. So choose optimization, and you have the option to optimize any of your weapons, any of your gears, right? When choosing a weapon or a gear, like for example, this exotic weapon, when you optimize that, as you can see down below, there are the materials needed to optimize. First one is the backpack weave. The second is a field recon. The third one is a tactical assessment material, and the last one is an SHD calibration material. Now, if you click on show resources or press V, these are the optimization materials you need to optimize, a gear or a weapon. Okay. Now, all of these guys can be crafted in the crafting station. Okay. Show you here. When you go to crafting station, scroll down below, there's optimization, and here are the materials that can be crafted. Again, you can see all of these under the optimization. Like for example, field recon bundle. If you need more field recon bundle, you can just craft them, 5 for each craft, but you need to spend materials as well. Okay, steel, polycarbonate, and ceramics. Now, the reason why people are telling that this is the fastest way to optimize your weapon or your gear is because you can then spend your extra SHD points under scavenging for those materials that you need to craft, those bundles that are used when optimizing a weapon or a gear. Okay, so extra SHD points. Now, this is actually where a lot of people had some negative comments and feedbacks, because they're saying that you need to be at least 1,000ish or maybe more, or maybe 10,000, I don't know, to have this opportunity to maximize your loadout or optimizing your loadout. And I'm here to tell you guys that if you are sub 1,000 or maybe just around 500ish, 200, you might need more points. But if you're sub 1,000 or you're 500ish or somewhere in between 500 and 1,000, you can actually do this as well. You can optimize your weapon and your gear as well. Right? How to do that? You would need to create a character and boost that character to 30 and then level it to 40. Okay, let me log out of this character here, and let me log out to a actually it's my 4th character. I just used the 4th one to test this out. Okay, I'm gonna log in. Okay, so create another character, a boosted one, 30, and then level it to 40. You would need, if you're running with a friend, you can do it in 2-3 hours or maybe less. If you're doing it solo, that's going to be double or maybe more, depending on how much time you're going to spend leveling that character to 40. All right, so as you can see here under my watch, I already have 181 HHD left because I spent it in all those materials that I need to purchase those bundles. Okay, so as you can see here, the reason why I said that you don't need to be 1,000 HHDs, because as you can see here, I only spent around 50 out of 4,000 points. Okay, so once you level a character to 40, and then once you speak to forgot his name after you defeat Keener, the game will ask you to spend points on the watch. Okay, so if you have, 500 or maybe, sub 1000 SHD points, just spend 1 point here, guys, to any of the stats, just one, and the rest will then be spent to your scavenging. So that should pretty much, help you to optimize your weapon and gear. And then once all these points are spent, you can then just delete the character and then rinse and repeat. Okay, just make sure when you delete the character you don't have any items here that's really important. I just have some gear here because I was level 40 before I got the keener, so I just had to like use some of the higher tier items that I had on my stash. Okay, now once you hit level 40, guys, you need to run to the back to the base of operations, and then make sure you speak to Inaya. And then there's like a blueprint here, I think. I don't know if that's blueprint or something, but you need to purchase that shared resources blueprint, because that would then share your resources all across all your characters. Make sure you purchase that before spending all those points. Okay, it makes it easier that way. Okay, purchase that, and then after that you can then spend all the points, and then start purchasing those bundles and start optimizing your weapons. So my suggestion when optimizing, start with your weapons, increase your damage, and then work your way to the gears that you have. If you have gears that's best in slot, for example, exotic items like the coyote's mask, or exotic weapons, anything you are using, optimize them first before you optimize the other gears. Best in slot would be contractor's gloves, boxer sprayer, knee pads. If you have the sacrifice chest piece or the gift backpack or the other named items, optimize them first and then work on the rest. But I would recommend the weapons first before doing the gears. But again, that depends on where you want to start. Okay, the end game should look like this. You will have weapons that have maximum attributes. I haven't maximized this, but I'll do that later. Here, oh, remember that mods cannot be optimized. Okay, we just can't have them all, guys, so you need to grind and look for those maximum mods. Like for example, I created this loadout where I am using 3 improvise gear. So you can't get this gear anywhere. This is not a drop in the open world. You need to craft this one. So I just had to recalibrate one, and then optimize the rest. Okay, so I believe, oh, by the way, also when crafting, make sure you watch out for receiver components and protective fabric. Watch out for these ones because you cannot find this in your scavenging watch. In order for you to get this, you would need to deconstruct any weapons, and you'll get 23 receiver components. That goes the same with any gear. When you deconstruct any gear, you will get 23 protective fabric. Those are the only 2 materials under crafting that you cannot find under your SHD watch. The rest, it's on the watch, guys. Everything is in the watch. Okay, so like I said earlier, you don't need to be 1,000 or maybe 10,000 or 100,000 SHD to be able to have the opportunity to maximize your weapon and gear faster. Okay, so just create a character, and then when you hit level 40, spend 1 point to any of the stats, and then the rest should be spent on scavenging. Once all the points are used, rinse and repeat. Delete that character, level 1 again, and then until such time that you're going to be where I am right now, which I have one of my loadouts fully optimized to its maximum values. All right, so again, if you find this helpful, oh, by the way, again, don't forget Inaya. Okay, purchase that blueprint is very important. Again, if you find this helpful, guys, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, really helps me a lot. If you do have some questions, just put a comment down below. I'm more than happy to answer your questions. And yeah, I think that's it. My name is Kevin. I'm your Kuya Keebs. Peace out and stay safe out there, guys.